Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. Today we're tackling something we all face but rarely enjoy. Criticism. It's something that can really affect our mood and self-esteem. Whether it's from a boss, a friend, or a stranger online, criticism can be tough to handle. It can come at us from all directions and at any time. It can sting a little bit, or sometimes it feels like a whole beehive just attacked you. We've all been there, feeling overwhelmed and hurt. But what if we could change the way we look at criticism and make it work for us? Imagine turning those negative comments into something positive and empowering. That's what we're diving into today. We're going to explore how to transform criticism into a tool for growth. I'm going to share how you can turn criticism into a powerful tool for personal growth and resilience. It's all about perspective and strategy. Think of it like this. Criticism is like a GPS for your life. It can help you navigate through challenges and find the best path forward. Sometimes it gives you a wrong turn, but sometimes it guides you right to where you need to be. It's all about interpreting the feedback correctly. We're going to learn how to listen to that GPS, figure out which directions are worth following, and use that information to grow into the best versions of ourselves. It's a journey of self-improvement. So grab your favorite notebook and pen and get ready for some serious aha moments. We're about to embark on an exciting adventure of self-discovery. By the end of this video, you'll have the mindset and strategies to handle criticism like a pro. Let's do this. Together, we'll turn criticism into our superpower. Why does criticism even matter? It's a question we often ask ourselves, especially when faced with harsh words or feedback that stings. Well, here's the thing. Criticism, when handled correctly, is like feedback from life. It's a mirror reflecting our strengths and weaknesses, helping us see what we might miss on our own. It shows us areas where we can improve and grow. Just like a hiker needs a map to navigate the trails, we need criticism to guide us on our journey of self-improvement. Think of it like getting advice from a trusted friend, a friend who wants to see you succeed and reach your full potential. Not all criticism is created equal. Some feedback is constructive and meant to help, while other criticism can be harsh and unhelpful. Some criticism is thoughtful and specific, while other criticism feels like a bucket of negativity. It's important to discern which is which. Learning to navigate it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, helps us build important life skills. It's like learning to balance on a log. It takes practice and patience. We're talking confidence, self-awareness, and emotional strength. These are the qualities that help us stand tall, even when the winds of criticism blow hard. Criticism is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become the most amazing versions of ourselves. It's like planting a seed and nurturing it to grow into a strong tree. It's like going to the gym for our hearts and minds. Just as physical exercise strengthens our bodies, handling criticism well strengthens our character. Remember, criticism doesn't define you, but how you respond to it does. It's a reflection of your inner strength and resilience. Let's learn how to respond in a way that makes us feel empowered, not defeated. Embrace the feedback and use it to fuel your growth. Because you, my friend, are capable of amazing things, and sometimes all it takes is a little bit of feedback to point you in the right direction. So, take that criticism, learn from it, and let it guide you to new heights. Knowing the difference between types of criticism is like having a superpower. It empowers you to navigate through feedback with clarity and confidence. First up, we have constructive criticism. This is the good stuff. It's specific and actionable, given with the best of intentions. Constructive criticism aims to help you improve and grow. Constructive criticism is like getting a warm hug from a friend who also happens to be a brilliant life coach. It's meant to uplift and guide you. Now, on the flip side, we have destructive criticism. This is the kind of criticism that's about as welcome as a mosquito at a picnic. It's often harsh and unhelpful. It's vague, hurtful, and usually more about the person giving it than the person receiving it. Destructive criticism can be demoralizing and unproductive. Once you know the difference between constructive and destructive criticism, you can start to filter the feedback you receive. This awareness allows you to focus on what truly matters. Focus on the voices that truly matter, the ones that help you grow. Surround yourself with people who offer constructive feedback. The next time you receive criticism, ask yourself, is this constructive or destructive? Reflect on the intention behind the words. Then choose how to respond in a way that serves you. Embrace constructive criticism and let go of the destructive. Now comes the really important part. How to respond to criticism in a way that's both positive and productive. Sometimes when we hear criticism, our knee-jerk reaction is to get defensive. But you can train your brain to respond to criticism with grace. Here's a simple 4-step formula for handling criticism like a pro. Step 1. Pause and breathe. Take a deep belly breath that helps you relax. Step 2. Listen actively. Pay attention to what the other person is saying without interrupting. Step 3. Reflect before responding. Ask yourself, is this criticism valid? What can I learn from this? Step 4. Thank and acknowledge. Expressing gratitude shows maturity and diffuses tension. A simple, thank you for sharing your feedback can go a long way. Let's talk about destructive criticism, the kind that feels like a verbal sucker punch. You don't have to let it define you. First, don't take it personally. Destructive criticism often says more about the person giving it than about you. Second, set boundaries. You have the right to protect your energy. Politely but firmly set boundaries with people who are constantly negative. Third, focus on what matters. Not all opinions are created equal. Focus on the feedback that aligns with your goals and values. Ignore the rest. You get to choose what you keep and what you toss back on the rack. One of the most powerful tools for handling criticism is a growth mindset. It's like having a superpower that transforms criticism into something that propels you forward. A growth mindset is all about how you view challenges and setbacks. People with a growth mindset see criticism as an opportunity for growth and learning. They ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I use this feedback to improve? A growth mindset is something you can cultivate. Start paying attention to how you react to criticism. Challenge your patterns. The next time you receive criticism, take a deep breath and ask, what if this criticism is right? What can I learn from it? It's all about shifting your perspective. I want to share a personal story about a time when I received harsh criticism. Early in my career, I was doing stand-up comedy. I was excited to be performing, but the reviews were brutal. One reviewer said I was about as funny as a root canal. At first, I was crushed and doubted myself. But then I started to think about the criticism. Some of it was valid. There were areas where I could improve. Instead of letting the criticism defeat me, I used it as fuel. I reworked my material and practiced my delivery. The next time I got on stage, I felt more confident and prepared. That experience taught me that criticism can either break you or make you. It's all about how you choose to receive it. Let's talk about giving feedback. We're all going to be in situations where we need to give feedback to someone. It's important to do it in a way that's both helpful and respectful. First, be specific. Instead of saying, your presentation was confusing, try, the third slide could be clearer with some visuals. Second, be kind. Start by acknowledging the positives before pointing out areas for improvement. For example, I loved the energy you brought to the presentation, and it would be even stronger if you slowed down your pacing. Finally, offer solutions. Instead of saying, your report was disorganized, try, have you considered using headings and subheadings to make it easier to follow? Sometimes we're going to encounter criticism that's just plain unfair. It's okay to feel hurt or angry, but don't let that criticism define you. You get to choose how you respond to criticism. Recognize that not all criticism deserves your attention. If it's baseless or unkind, let it go. Focus on your strengths. Remind yourself of all the things you're good at and all the things you've accomplished. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and believe in you. Their positive energy will act as a shield against negativity. Empower yourself by focusing on what truly matters. We've covered a lot today, from understanding criticism to developing a growth mindset. But all this information won't help unless you put it into practice. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You can read all the books, but until you get on that bike and start pedaling, you're not going anywhere. The same goes for handling criticism. It's a skill that takes practice. The more you practice, the better you'll become at handling criticism with grace and confidence. Remember these tips. Pause and breathe, listen actively, reflect before responding, and thank and acknowledge. Learn to discern between constructive and destructive criticism. Believe in yourself and don't let anyone, not even your harshest critic, tell you otherwise. Well, that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed learning about how to turn criticism into your superpower. Criticism is just another one of life's curveballs, and you know what they say about curveballs? You gotta learn to hit them out of the park. So go out there, be open to feedback, and never be afraid to learn and grow. Even if you strike out sometimes, you've always got your own personal cheering section right here. Me and all the amazing people in this community. We believe in you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Share this video with your friends. Everyone can benefit from a little bit of criticism crushing wisdom. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be kind to each other, stay awesome, and keep on shining.